Barney.
The fuck? Man, fuck all that shit. Did Barney touch this little nigga or what, bro? That's what I'm trying to figure out. It's the best time for horror. Fucking I ain't no pussy. Where did these images come from? Alright, so we had this nasty ass fuckling right here, bro. What were they saying it was called? The Russian experiment? Why Russians always got some shit going on, bro?
The Russian sleep experiment.
Like, why are they doing a sleep experiment, my nigga? That's not even creepy. Yo, you're a fucking weirdo if you don't think this shit is fucking creepy, buddy. Fiona? Is this a fucking Shrek horror movie, Supreme? The fuck? We'll watch that next.
Even for those
That's
who
the
haven't
last
been
one,
a part
though.
of the online horror community for a long time, these two photographs from the iconic creepypasta known as the Russian sleep experiment will probably look familiar.
Yeah,
For over a
fucking,
decade, the Russian sleep experiment has ranked high on the list of the most infamously scary stories on the internet, with its
Russia got some
influence reaching
shit
far
going on
beyond
with
the
them,
limits
bruh.
of the online horror community. But despite its mass popularity, many people still don't know the origin of the disturbing
Super
images linked
soldiers?
to
Yo,
the
these
story.
niggas is weird.
According to the creepypasta, during World War II,
I already
a
watched
group of
Lights Out. Lights Out's
researchers
not
from the
that scary.
Soviet Union locked 5 unwilling prisoners of war in a cell and exposed them to a stimulant gas that was designed to keep them awake for
Yo, these niggas always doing something with some fucking gas, nigga. Why did my light start flickering? It's not even that scary. Oh, it's not even that scary. It's not that creepy. Yo, shut the fuck up, bro.
30 days.
You seen Talk to Me? Is that a horror
prisoners to
movie?
slowly slip further and further into insanity. Although the focus of
for
the
next stream, I
experiment was
bet.
supposed to be on the effects
Hey,
of sleep
put him in Discord.
deprivation, the legend says that after about 15 days of exposing the prisoners to the gas, the scientists opened the doors to the cell and found that the test subjects had inflicted horrible injuries on themselves and had even started eating their own flesh.
Ew.
As the story goes, the prisoners had to be forcibly removed from the cell, and in the process they became violent, taking the lives of some of the scientists. Disturbingly, despite the mental and physical
Like,
damage,
bro, just think there's something like this going on right fucking now and we don't know about it, bro. Like, I don't care. Like, there's always something going on that we just don't know about,
which the
bro.
prisoners had endured for the last 15 days, they desperately begged the scientists to put them back on the stimulant gas to avoid falling asleep. As per the creepypasta, the test subjects all ended up losing their lives. The story of the Russian sleep experiment became a classic in the online horror space almost immediately
This
after it
from
was
Reddit gotta
uploaded
be
to the
fake. I was just like,
creepypasta
it's on
website in
fucking
2010.
Wikipedia.
But from my research, its origins date back to even earlier than that. On August 8th, 2009, user Rip747 posted the story on his personal WordPress blog, claiming that his brother had emailed him a link with the story and that neither of them knew who the original author was.
What the fuck?
It's very likely that the story existed even prior to this post, but without the name of the author or any other information, it's almost impossible to pinpoint the exact origin. Later that same month, the story was uploaded to the miscellaneous board
Hey.
bodybuilding forums website by user Falcon Punch.
Yo, be honest, bro. Have y'all niggas ever tried to go on the dark web? Have y'all niggas ever tried to do that shit, bro? I know K-Man's weird asses try to do that shit, bro. But, like, Jay plays, like, I don't know, like, why wouldn't they kill that, bro? A fucking pig with shark gills? Like, what the fuck? No, I don't fuck with that shit either, bro.
And almost exactly a year later in
They
August
can keep that shit.
2010, user Orange Soda uploaded the story to the Creepypasta wiki page. Although the
Bro, and
story
like niggas that be behind creepypasta pages be so weird, bro. Like, you got pages dedicated to this weird horror shit. Like, there's no way you're not satanic, bro.
earned its very own page on the Creepypasta website just 6 days after it was posted by Orange Soda, it wasn't until years later that the urban legend was linked to the images so famously associated with it. In March of 2013, the story got its own website, and later that same year, the story was read aloud in a video posted by
so
the YouTube
weird,
channel I
Jay
Read
Plays.
Creepypastas, which was possibly the first time the black and white images were used in connection to the legend. One of the images shows a group of 4 men standing against a wall wearing different types of gas masks, with the men in the image representing the Russian scientists in
so
the fictional
creepy,
story.
bro.
The other photograph shows a horribly emaciated humanoid creature with sunken, deteriorated features staring eerily into the camera with a terrifying smile. Since its upload, I Read Creepypasta's video has received over 34 million views on YouTube,
God
which has led
damn.
even more users to search for the original author of the story. In 2015, a British writer known as Holly Ice published a book named Russian Sleep Experiment. Many people believe that she was the original author of the creepypasta story, but she later revealed that she had only used the original creepypasta as inspiration. As I was digging in various online forums for possible clues regarding the original author of the Russian sleep experiment, I found a Reddit thread in which user Nothing Crazy claims ownership of the story.
Like, niggas be having the
was originally
proof.
posted to 4chan.
Channels like this, I give credit to them motherfuckers. What, nigga? They be diving deep to be finding some of this shit, bro.
However, as the user doesn't offer any proof, it's difficult to confirm whether this is true or not. It's possible
like
that
me
we'll
would
never
never
know who wrote the original
dig deep
story.
into shit like this.
But creepypasta aside, what are the origins of the disturbing images that became linked to the Russian sleep experiment?
That's creepy as fuck, Jay.
Although
please.
many people assumed that the image of the test subject sitting on the edge of the bed was a real photograph from a World War II prisoner of war, the reality is actually much less disturbing. If the black and white filter is removed from the image, the prisoner starts to look a lot less like a person and a lot more like a sculpture or a decoration. And as it turns out, that's pretty much exactly what it is. In 2005, a Halloween decoration company named Morbid Enterprises created a humanoid animatronic by the name Spasm as a part of their preparations for the Halloween season. When activated, the animatronic shook violently and emitted a disturbing groaning sound. Up until 2015, the figure of a deranged prisoner in a straitjacket could be bought in Halloween stores or online, but the product has since been discontinued.
That's creepy as fuck,
Spasm's
bro.
terrifying appearance and exaggerated features made it the perfect candidate for a test subject in the story of the Russian sleep experiment. As for the photograph of the 4 men in gas masks, the first occurrence I found of this image was on a 2008 Amazon listing of a picture frame, in which the black and white picture was featured as a sample image. It's unclear why this particular photograph was used, but because the listing was taken down several years ago, there's really no useful information on this page.
Ugh.
The only explanation for the photograph I found was on a historical archive website called Granger.com. In 2013, the image of the
gas
4 men
masks were
was
so
uploaded
fucking
with the
creepy.
caption,
Bro, this reminds me of that movie, My Bloody Valentine, bro. I don't know why, but that's like one of the horror movies that I fuck with, bro.
World War I.
I hate gas masks, bro.
American soldiers demonstrating the different types of gas masks worn by left to right US, British, French, and German troops. The image dates back to 1917.
4chan scares me if you know.
Ultimately,
you know
the way in which two completely
eating in that
unrelated
bowl,
images
that
that were
shit scared
taken
me.
100 years apart were used to complement a
I don't know
story
shit
about a
about
fictional
that, not gonna
experiment
lie.
carried out during World War II is a testament to the endless creativity of the online horror community. Although the story behind the image is obviously fake, the fact
good,
that
V-Dot?
most of the articles written about the Russian sleep experiment today are attempts to investigate the validity of the story or to debunk it as a hoax says a lot about the story's effectiveness. Whereas most creepypastas are usually immediately written off by mainstream media as obvious hoaxes, the story of the Russian sleep experiment has received attention from news outlets worldwide.
Bro, it just seems
Without
like some
the mass
Russian
notoriety
ass
of the
shit,
disturbing
bro.
images linked to this story,
Once you
it's
start
safe to
putting
say that
gas,
the creepypasta
gas
genre
chambers
wouldn't be
and
as
shit,
popular
bro,
as it is
like,
today.
yes, bro, that's some Russian ass shit, bro.
Barney.
The fuck?
In the early 90s,
Nigga, I'm not gonna lie, I thought this little nigga was Super Mario. Or fucking Spider-Man in the first costume that nigga had, bro. When he's in the wrestling suit, bro. What the fuck? Gas masks don't scare, they don't scare me because I think of GTA. With those nun masks, bro.
90s, the
Nah, bro, what? My mom had this boyfriend that used to scare me. Now that I look back on that nigga's a bitch ass nigga. And fuck him. Yeah. Fuck him. But he would have this fucking pig mask that would scare the living dog shit out of me. That shit scared the fuck out of me.
show Barney and Friends aired for the first time on PBS, and it didn't take long for the purple dinosaur to become a favorite among the show's
Ex-boyfriend
young
from 10 years ago,
preschool
okay? Yeah,
audience.
fuck that nigga.
Thanks to the show's emphasis on the value of friendship and the cast of iconic characters, Barney
Bro, Barney is low-key a thick-ass nigga. Never mind.
has become a pop culture icon whose legacy endures to this day. Although Barney is usually associated with innocence and happy childhood memories, there is one particular image on the internet that portrays the friendly dinosaur in a much creepier light. The image in question shows a small...
I ain't gonna lie, that shit don't even look creepy for real, bro. Like, if I saw that shit, bro, I probably would start fucking dying, bro.
happy-looking child in a red and blue jacket standing on the grass, while an unsettling figure of what appears to be a person in a Barney costume lurks in the background.
Bro, have y'all heard about that
Barney's
Smiley
lifeless
movie,
black
bro?
eyes, distorted smile,
That
and
shit used to
generally
creep me out as
off-putting
a kid, I ain't
appearance
gonna
have
lie.
disturbed many viewers into scouring the corners of the internet in search of an explanation for the eerie photograph. Like many creepy pictures, the origins of the image can be traced back to the online forum Reddit, where it was posted in the r/creepy subreddit in 2016 by user Radioactivate with the caption, "A creepy photo of my friend when he was young." The caption on the Imgur page the user links to reads, "My friend was going through some of his photos of his younger self and found this gem. Upon closer inspection, it appears that the image was taken from a photo album." After dozens of people commented on the creepy nature of the image on the original post, the uploader posted the comment, "I don't know a whole lot about the photo. Currently my friend is at work, but once he gets home I'll bug him to tell us everything he knows." Unfortunately, the post was never updated,
now that Momo picture
no
is scary as
information on
fuck.
the image ever came to light. Other than the original Reddit post, there isn't really a lot of context on the image anywhere else, and all we can assume is that the creepy Barney figure was somebody's attempt at—
Man, fuck all that shit. Did Barney touch this little nigga or what, bro? That's what I'm trying to figure out, bro. Cause it's not creepy unless this nigga stuck his hand on his ass, nigga.
Costume, perhaps for a birthday party or something else. Some of the comments on the post seem to echo that theory, but if that's not the case, then what exactly is going on in this unsettling image we'll likely never know. Shadow Woman.
The fuck?
On July 10th, 2020, Reddit user—
I ain't gonna lie. Them Asian motherfuckers be going through it when it comes to that creepy shit. Cause why the fuck does all this creepy shit happen to them, bro?
Grizzly Panda 5 uploaded an unsettling image that immediately sparked an online frenzy, with hundreds of users desperately searching for the origins of the strange photograph. The image shows two children looking down from a window.
This how Asians see black
The girl
people? What the
smiles innocently,
fuck?
but the boy next to her stares at the camera with an emotionless expression. Behind them stands the dark silhouette or shadow of a woman staring into the distance.
Hey, chat, I got it on, bro.
For some reason are the only visible features on her entire body. As most viewers notice, the lighting of the image obviously doesn't make any sense. Even though the woman is standing behind the children, she's close enough to the window for the light to make her features visible. But in this case, all we see is a shadow and a creepy pair of eyes. While researching the origins of the photograph, I noticed the name Tales of Terror from Tokyo coming up repeatedly in connection to the image on various online forums. Tales of Terror from Tokyo is a Japanese horror TV show that aired from 2003 to 2005, and according to several users, the origin of this particular image can be traced back to one of the episodes on the show. However, this isn't exactly true. Although there is a connection between the image and the show, it didn't come directly from an episode in the series. As it turns out, the image is actually from a scene in a Japanese short film whose title translates to Only the Two of Us. Only the Two of Us was released in 2005 as a spin-off to the original Tales of Terror from Tokyo series, and follows the story of a high school tutor and her student who find themselves trapped in a series of disturbing paranormal events. In the scene that this image was sourced from, a girl walks past an apartment complex and waves at the children looking down from the window.
Chad, do we have the
Seconds later, the mysterious shadow appears behind them. It's worth noting that the shadow's eyes in the Reddit image were not a part of the original scene, and were most likely edited in by the uploader to make the image more disturbing. Due to its obscure origins and generally disturbing quality, this creepy picture has come to be recognized by many as one of the most infamous cursed images of the decade.
So all this shit really fake for real. Niggas be on
bathtub. This bizarre image of what appears to be a man covered in a questionable brown liquid inside a wooden bathtub has been circulating on various websites and online forums for the past few years, and has become a classic in the cursed image genre. The photograph was originally posted in the dank memes from site 19 subreddit by user ErmyBoy, along with the caption SCP-106 in a docile state within containment. It's worth mentioning that this entire subreddit is dedicated to posting memes about the SCP Foundation.
What the fuck is fucking SCP stand for Scary Creepypasta or something? The fuck is SCP?
Familiar, SCP Foundation is a collaborative internet-based fiction project about a
Secure, Contain, Protect.
Fictional government agency that secures, contains, and protects the population from strange monsters, thus the acronym SCP. The roots of the fictional SCP Foundation can be traced all the way back to 4chan, and it's basically an evolved version of the Creepypasta website. If you go far enough down the rabbit hole, you'll find some pretty complex and detailed entries written by random people.
Yeah, I appreciate you shorts for the goddamn motherfucking rate of 100,000, wow, bro. Holy fuck. I forgot my volume was that high, bro. That shit scared the fuck out of me. But speaking of scary shit, bro, the plague doctor never used to scare a nigga, bro.
Part of
I
the
think it's like
allure
one
of
of
the
the least
website is
creepiest
that
things,
anyone
bro.
can get an account on the SCP Wiki and write a horror story about a fictitious monster framed as an entry in the agency's database, which is a big part of the reason why SCP Foundation has gained such a massive following. Every entry in the database is given a number to classify it, and according to the website, SCP-106 corresponds to a
What kind of
character known
Outlast
as
that
the
shit,
Old
bro?
Man. As the name suggests,
That Outlast that
SCP-106
shit,
is
bro.
described as an elderly humanoid that has the power to corrode anything it touches.
Ugh.
In the SCP lore, the Old Man is usually depicted with a layer of brown, mucus-like liquid, which might explain the reference to the character in the original image posted on Reddit. Although we don't know anything about the
That
man
Michael
portrayed in
Myers
the wooden
looking ass
bathtub
nigga.
image, there seem to be several clues across various websites as to where the picture was taken.
096,
On a
the
Russian
creepiest
social
one.
media website called VK,
Y'all niggas
which
know
is similar to
about
Facebook, a user
SCPs,
named
bro.
Alexander Belikov posted an image of himself submerged in a brown liquid in a wooden...
Yo, niggas is fucking stupid, bro. Someone get this nigga off the fucking internet, bro. It was supposed to be a hoax, but then they made it in the video games. Oh wait, is that what they got that SCP Lab Rat game that we was playing that one day, bro? That was like last year.
Obviously the pictures were taken from different angles, but based on the shape of the tiles on the walls, the wooden bathtub, and the overall aesthetic of the room, it's highly likely that the two images were taken in the same location. According to Alexander Belikov's post, this image was taken in some sort of spa or healthcare center in Poland, where one of the available therapeutic procedures is to be submerged in a bathtub full of mud that's heated up to 100 degrees
What kind of
Fahrenheit.
Final Destination ass
This
fucking
type of treatment
scene
is
is
actually
this?
not uncommon in the holistic space, and in the past couple of decades, mud therapy has become pretty popular due to its
Would
multiple
y'all try
health
some shit like
benefits.
this?
Although
Man,
this
I feel like everybody be saying something got motherfucking health benefits. Who the fuck just submerged themselves in mud and was like, yup. Nigga, I can definitely feel my pH levels getting balanced. Like, what the fuck?
image has been creeping people out since its original upload. It's really just a picture of a man taking a mud bath at a holistic health center. The man's abnormal face expression could be due to the effects that were added to the image before it was posted.
I'm not
but
taking
it's
this
also
back.
possible
Nigga, it just had me thinking about how fucking mushy and gushy that shit probably was, bro.
that the image was planned to be creepy or funny
Yo,
by the
speaking
man
about
and the
mushy and
person
gushy
taking
shit,
it.
I got brownies. Those aren't really
Eyeless
mushy and
Jack.
gushy, but ooh.
If you've ever gone digging around for creepy images on the internet, there's a good chance you've heard of the name Eyeless Jack at some point. Even if you haven't, there's still a high chance you've come across this chilling image of a man in a tight, dark hoodie and a white mask with large black holes for eyes towering over what we can only infer to be a bed. The image of Eyeless Jack first emerged on the online forum 4chan on June 7th, 2010, when a
Bro, I'm
user
about to
named
have
Arnon
nightmares,
published a post
bro.
titled Nightmare Fuel,
Oh,
which
fuck,
contained
they know
images
I'ma
of
have
disturbing creatures
nightmares.
from video games and various other sources.
Oh,
One of the
4chan.
images that was featured in the post was the original picture of Eyeless Jack, which has continued to haunt viewers since its original upload in 2010. And
I'm
it's
not
too hard to
dying,
see
man.
why.
What the fuck?
Although the
What
image
if
was
Mike is in your
reposted
ass or
all over the
something?
internet from the moment
That
it was
would feel
first
weird.
made public, it wasn't until 2012
What's good,
that
Krabs?
an
How you
official
feeling,
story
bro?
was written to go along with the picture. The
Like, bro, just imagine going to sleep and waking up and it's an eyeless motherfucker in front of you, my nigga. Like, my first reaction would be, bitch! Ooh! Ooh! Ooh, nigga, I would've, Imagine I just wake up, pop, nigga! Fuck you thought this was, bro? I'm gonna give him a smooch. Nigga, you're not just finna... You're not finna do that, nigga. Like, you're actually not. Cause you standing over me like that while I'm in bed, you must be trying to fuck. I guess, bro. Don't be excited about 4chan. I'm not, bro. You was just talking about it, bro. Nah, imagine you can't move. Oh, fuck, bro. Do y'all niggas get sleep paralysis? I be getting that shit sometimes, I ain't gonna lie.
story itself
But I gotta force myself to move. I'm like, nigga, move, nigga. Nigga, move.
was written by a Wikia user named Azel5000, which includes a fictional first-person account of an encounter with Eyeless Jack. The original account reads, I was staring face to face with a creature with a black hoodie and a dark blue mask, with no nose or mouth staring down at me. The thing that scared me the most was that it had no eyes, just empty black sockets. The creature also had some black substance dripping from its sockets.
Man, I wish this nigga Eyeless Jack would come get me, nigga. I wish he fucking would, nigga. And who be giving these names to these niggas, bro? I never had sleep paralysis, and I'm glad. I don't think I really had sleep paralysis for real. But I think, like there have been times where, like, I know that I'm not moving. Like, you ever be awake, but you asleep? If that makes sense. like you be awake, but you be asleep, but like you feel like you're awake, and you just like, I don't know how to explain it. Doesn't that only happen if you sleep on your back and facing up? I think so. I sleep on my stomach, so yeah, I be sleeping on my stomach. I'm not risking that sleep paralysis shit. Zombie? No, bro. I'm just saying, like, you be asleep, right? And like you could feel your body functioning and shit, but like you awake, like you, I don't know, bro.
To the original story.
Like you ever be asleep and then like your fucking arm get tired, but you asleep, but you could feel your arm getting tired?
Eyeless Jack was once a normal 19-year-old kid named Jack Nyris, who was used by a cult as a human sacrifice in a terrifying ritual that involved the removal of his eyes and a liquid mixture of tar and blood being poured into his sockets.
Like, how do niggas come up with this fucking origin story? There's no way this shit is real. Niggas is talking about canon and non-canon, nigga. What the fuck?
The myth states something went horribly wrong during the sacrifice, and Jack was turned into the creature in the image. The creepypasta associated with the picture mentions that after the sacrifice, Eyeless Jack became a serial killer with the ability to sneak into people's houses and surgically remove their kidneys without them waking up. According to the urban legend, by the time people would wake up the next morning, Eyeless Jack would have already eaten their kidneys. As it usually happens with creepypastas, the horrifying story of Eyeless Jack quickly gained traction across various online platforms.
So all these shits really be fake and they all stories.
To expand on the original version and create their own adaptations. Although the image quickly
this
became
is just
one of the
Slender
most
Man,
popular
nigga.
mainstream creepypastas in history, the actual creator of the original image was still a mystery. It wasn't until February 2020 that Twitter user Pirate Cashew claimed ownership by posting the original image with the caption, "My friend took it and uploaded it anonymously, and someone took that and used it for Eyeless Jack. I did not find out about it until like a couple years ago. This is the unblurred background version to prove it. Never been posted before." Pirate Cashew is an artist and digital creator from the UK with a decent-sized following on Twitter, and it's intriguing how one of her random creations inadvertently ended up turning into one of the most valuable pieces of internet history in the horror genre. To this day, users have continued adding their own twists on the story.
Bro, like shit like that is so creepy. Jay plays like, what the fuck you mean? Bro, nah, because there was this one bad bitch that I follow on Snapchat, and like she was bad until I saw that this bitch be drawing demonic shit into journals and shit. Like, oh, that shit's so weird to me, bro. Like, how do niggas get into that shit, bro? Like, how were you intrigued with these creepy ass fucking? Like, I don't get it, bro.
Eyeless Jack, solidifying the character's.
Like, I know we're sitting here watching this shit, but obviously this is for content and you know what I mean. But there's niggas that'll dead ass be in their fucking room studying this shit. Nigga, I was at my friend's house a few days ago because I had to drop them off. Nigga, motherfuckers was telling me about a story about how she moved into a apartment, and every time she would come home that there would be a nigga practicing Satanism or some shit like that. And like he painted his fucking door red and shit, and she talking about she had to fucking go out and put what's it called, bro? She had to go out and put holy water in front of his door, and he was coming out fucking fake burning and shit. I was like, yo, niggas is weird. Nah, but these images got it, bro. Where did these images come from? I kind of want to watch more, but nigga, is that fucking Goofy? Oh nah, we saving this one for another time.